welcome you back to the title match of the PBA Chameleon Championship. As the World Series of Bowling rolls on, there's your #1 seed, the lone lefty today, Scott Norton, the native of Costa Mesa, California in Orange County, making his first television appearance. Time now for our Geico Championship recap. Randall.
All right, here we go, Rob. Match #1, Sean Rash taking on Oscar Palermo. Big strike in the 9th frame. Sean Rash seals the deal, 236 to 211. Then in match #2, Rash takes on the great Chris Barnes. Nice trip four right there. Crushes Barnes by the score of 227-175. Then in our last match, Sean Rash takes on the big nasty Wes Malott. Big shot right there in the 10th frame to lock it up. He beats Wes Malott 235-217.
Wonderful work, as always, Randy. Time now for the introduction of our #1 seed, Scott Norton.
The tournament leader charged from 13th to 1st during match play. From Costa Mesa, California, Scott Norton.
A practicing attorney who's in his first year out of law school, the only practicing attorney on tour. And the only lefty on today's telecast, your #1 seed, the 28-year-old Scott Norton. 0 PBA Tour titles. This, his first role on national TV. Oh, and it looks good!
Says he's modeled his game after Parker Bone III, with the exception of his timing's about a step later. Beautiful balance at the foul line. Watch the left leg extend to the right. There's balance on the floor, follow through straight up. And what a great shot to start.
A great start. Sit down, calm those nerves. First ball is
Breathe.
a strike.
Breathe. Yeah, breathe.
Remind yourself to breathe. Sean Rash, here's your 4 seed who's just motored through the tournament thus far.
I don't think he's been an underdog in any match either until this one.
You consider him an underdog right now just because of the fact that this is the only lefty and the oil's fresh?
No, crowd support.
Come on, good start.
All right.
The crowd is behind Scott Norton. He's got more support than Sean Rash. Sean Rash is not the favorite in this match in the crowd's eyes. He's the favorite in my eyes because he's the one with all of the experience. Scott Norton, no experience. Advantage, Sean Rash.
But he has plenty of experience in his bowling DNA, doesn't he? Rash. Messenger misses the 10.
You know, and here's the thing. If you're Sean Rash, you want to bowl someone like Scott Norton or an Andres Gomez for the title.
Gomez was the #1 seed last week, falling to Bill O'Neill in his first television appearance. That's Gomez we're talking about.
And it's all about experience. It's got nothing to do with their abilities. This is a different animal, though. TV day is a completely different animal.
Rash takes care of the 10-pin, and there is Scott Norton. Does general litigation at his own firm, the law offices of Scott Norton, as we take a look at Scott's non-legal arsenal.
Non-legal arsenal?
I don't know, it's transitioning off the whole lawyer
Mutant
thing.
Cell is his ball of choice right now.
2 for 2 for the Rook.
No, I mean, he can't just step out here and as the #1 seed and make shots that good, can he?
Why not?
Because it's not supposed to happen.
I've always bowled. I mean, since I can remember. I think I bowled when I was 4, and my mom, Virginia Norton, is a Hall of Famer, both professionally and USBC. So it didn't hurt to have that growing up as my coach. The first thing she ever taught me when I was 4 was I was not allowed to use the bumpers. I had to learn how to bowl properly, and then once I learned how to bowl properly, she kind of left me to do my own thing until I came to her for help. So she never pushed me. I would say it wasn't until I was about 13 that I finally decided I wanted to get serious. Also, I finished my law degree. It was actually about a month after I found out I passed the bar that I won my exemption out on tour. So it was a good month. I wanted to have something that I could do, that I would like, and that would actually make an impact and help people. So that's kind of my way of trying to help out and make the world a better place. Of all the sports I've played, it's the one I love the most. I grew up getting to watch my mom bowl on TV, make her living doing what she loved, and I love doing it. And it's definitely my passion.
He jumped from 31st in round 1 to 13th in round 2 and then to number 1 after match play. Make it a triple.
It's all about the DNA, is it not, Rob?
There is Rick, and there's Virginia. You can see her just over Scott's shoulder. Pretty good start on national television, would you say?
Yeah.
3 for 3.
And guess what Sean Rash is feeling right now for the first time?
A smidge of pressure. What pressure?
He's seasoned, he's a winner, he's won a major. Kid knows how to bowl, he's refocused. Sean Rash has looked extremely sharp all day.
He still has that playful side. He's still a kid out there. He's still joking with you. He was having fun with us during our on camera that didn't make air, but mentally, between the ears, above the shoulders, really seems dialed in right now.
Yeah, he was having lots of fun before the lights came on. When the lights came on, it's been nothing but solid business ever since. And right now, he knows that the last thing he needs to do is let his opponent get comfortable.
Rash's last title, October 28, 2007. It came at the USBC Masters in Milwaukee. We begin the 4th. Misses the head pin and a rough leave here. The worst leave we've seen all day for Rash.
Pretty good. Gosh darn it.
Well,
this will challenge his mental makeup.
We have not seen Sean Rash miss the head pin the entire day.
Big pickup!
Come on.
It's part of that mental moxie we've been talking about all afternoon.
Shots, would you?
Well, couldn't draw it up any more perfect than that. Sean Rash keeps himself clean with the conversion of the washout. Now Scott Norton looking to go for bagger.
Hambone for the rookie lefty. Here's the more of what matters to you fan question brought to you by the makers of One A Day. Randy, we saw many players suffering through injuries here at the World Series of Bowling. Do you think tournaments should scale back the number of games played to avoid player injuries? That comes from Mike in Sarasota, Florida.
Absolutely, absolutely not, Mike. Players need to get in better shape, and we've seen, and it's been proven time and time again, the more games players bowl out here, the more the cream rises to the top. Hey, that thumb is part of the game.
Perfection through 5.
All right, so he makes his first ever telecast. He leads the tournament, and he bowls 300 to win.
Way to jinx him, Randy.
I was just throwing it out there.
Talk about a memory that would never leave one's conscience.
Oh, my.
Here's Rash down 40 in the 5th. Strike spare, strike spare, strike. That has been Rash's game here in the title match. The two-time All-American from Wichita State University. Your number 4 seed took care of Vasco Palermo in match 1. Took down former player of the year Chris Barnes in match 2. Took down another former player of the year in Wes Malott in our last match by 18 pins. And here he is getting his first test of the day from a rookie who's never been on television before. Scott Norton sitting with the lead. Back-to-back jacks for Rash.
All right, well, that puts
A lot of game left.
That puts Sean in the 2-0s. Scott Norton getting up to bowl the 6th frame. He's in the 230s right now. And can increase a 30-pin lead to 40 with another strike here in the 6th.
Norton, the only lefty to make match play, meaning the top 16 in this event. He's had that side all to himself for a long time now. Six-pack, please.
Absolutely incredible. I got to be honest with you. I haven't seen Scott bowl a lot. I know that he's a good player, and I know he's got a lot of talent. But I had no idea he had this kind of moxie.
Join the liveliest community of bowlers on the web at the PBA Facebook fan page. Get behind-the-scenes photos, live commentary from the tour. In addition, you can win exclusive prizes. Head on over to PBA.com, find a link to the PBA fan page. Mom and Dad watch as Norton tries to go 7 for 7. Oh, yeah! Spun that one to the turf.
What a performance.
Perfection through 7. Trying not to smile too much, and it's got to be tough.
Well, you know, you had to figure if this kid can get through law school, he's got to have a pretty good coconut, you know? And, man, is he just, that's just amazing how he can keep his wits about him and this kind of pressure is going on.
Do not count out Sean Rash. Now you may start thinking about it. Leaves the big 4.
That sucked.
Sean saving his worst shots for the title.
This ball is going to go sideways right there.
And an open frame in the 7th. The lead at 68.